We're just getting underway here with your M&T Motorsports Sport Compacts, or the Murder Hornets, as PJ likes to call them. So thank you for tuning in. We hope you enjoy this live look-in.
Of course, this is the new Raceway Park, fueled by Total Motors of Lamar's. Your home for Sunday Church in the Dirt, South Dakota style. RPMs are getting ready to come up. Jimmy, send them off.
Here they come, Gage Reserve. Let's go racing. Jumping out in the lead, looks like the 35 junior, Taylor Brown. Gage Reserve. Here comes Gilbert Aldape. And look at Sean McCulley.
And they're 3 wide going down the backstretch. Aldape, Vanderveen, and McCulley. McCulley thinks better of it, bows out of there. But right now, it is going to be the 35 junior of Taylor Brown. Racers for Autism representative Gage Resorp, the Gage cluster. He is sitting there in second, trying to hold off a hard-charging Aldape and Vanderveen. Little contact between Aldape and Vanderveen. Vanderveen losing a little bit of ground, but not a spot, as he falls into the clutches of Cheyenne McCulley. But right now, we are going to see 4 laps to go, and it is still the 35 JR Taylor Brown with the lead.
Taylor Brown's going to bring the field out of turn number 2 down the backstretch, followed by, that's Gage Resorp. That's right, the most improved driver I've seen. Gilbert Aldape, Danny Vanderveen, Shy McCulley. Coming across the line with 3 to go, it is Taylor Brown.
Once again, Taylor Brown holding off Gage Resorp. Gage Resorp going to the whip, coming out 2, trying to make up a little bit of ground on that 35 junior Gilbert Aldape. For now has staved off the advances of Danny Vanderveen, but Vanderveen going into 3, right back on the rear bumper of the white and blue 7G. Jesse Ford has the green flag in the air, 2 laps to go. The battle is on for 3rd and 4th, but it is still Taylor Brown with, caution, as the 33 of Leah Peterson. I don't know, she come down the front stretch, was having sounded like she having a hard time getting the car to shift. So you got to wonder, maybe a problem with the transmission. But she is stopped over the entrance to turn 3, where they would turn to go into the infield. So, as an extra added bonus, but wait, there's more. He also has donated the fireworks we're going to have a little bit later on tonight.
I have an idea. Why don't we get a fire truck and spray the crowd down?
That would work. But hey, before that,
we got to cover the equipment.
Before that, why don't we go racing?
Taylor Brown into turn number 1. Gage Resorp. Oh, Danny Vanderveen with a great restart. Looks to the inside of Gage Resorp. Gage is going to try to power back on the outside. It is Taylor Brown, Gage Resorp, Danny Vanderveen, Gilbert Aldape, Cheyenne McCulley. Go to the line at the white flag. When to go, Taylor Brown.
Taylor Brown out with the race lead in the 35 JR, that silver and blue machine. Gage cluster, Gage Resorp in the 13 car, holding off a hard-charging bridesmaid of Danny Vanderveen as they come into turn 3 and 4. Reesdorf going to push to the corner. Here comes Vanderveen, going to duck to the inside, drag race to the line. It's going to be Gage Reesdorf coming home in second, Vanderveen in third, Aldape fourth, and Cheyenne McCulley fifth. But winning his heat race here is the 35 JR Taylor Brown.
What did I tell you about the Gage Meister? Let me tell you.
Hey, I got to ask something, especially you, Scotty, as a former driver.
Yep.
How much more of a confidence boost does that have to give Gage going into the feature later tonight, knowing that he held off the defending track champ?
Oh, it means everything.
Well, they were
not going to happen.
They were getting ready to stretch the rubber band real tight, but
Jesse's got an eagle eye on him, let me tell you right now.
Yep, Jesse Ford's like, you know what?
Jesse, don't let him run. No rabbit starts here, bro.
See, Jesse Ford thought this was April Fool's Day, so he's like, no, just kidding.
So we'll try it again with Adam Ellis and Austin Honeycutt. Let's behave now, gentlemen. Jesse says, let's go racing.
Austin Honeycutt with the early advantage. Justin Myrie is going to take over that second place spot. 3 wide for a moment, Ramsey Meyer, Connor Brown, and the 8A of Anthony Clark. Right now it is going to be Austin Honeycutt, Justin Myrie.
Oh no, the 57 car up in smoke, Adam Ellis, as he's going to turn it into the infield. Another car up in smoke here in the motorsports class.
Wow.
Your sport compacts out in front, though. It's going to be Austin Honeycutt, Justin Myrie, Connor Brown, Ramsey Meyer in the 21R car, and Anthony Clark right behind him with Tyler Strickland at the back of the pack.
They're winding these rubber bands up so tight that they are snapping. Second motor to expire on a car tonight, but right now look at the 3A of Austin Honeycutt. He is walking the dog away from your current second place runner, the 13M of Myrie. Then Brown and Meyer right there, as well as, unfortunately, the 8A of Anthony Clark. He is going to pull it in, and he'll be done for the heat race. Hopefully you'll see him back out in the feature. But right now, as they come out turn 4, they'll be seeing 2 laps to go for your leader, Austin Honeycutt.
Green flag gonna fly this time by off of turn number 4. It is high there. We got 2 laps to go for your race leader, Austin Honeycutt, comfortable out in front of the 3A car. Justin Myrie running second. Here comes Ramsey Meyer, 21R car to the inside of Connor Brown. Cannot make it 6 through turns 1 and 2. As he comes through 3 and 4, Austin Honeycutt in the 3A machine. Going to see the white flag this time by. Still a battle as Myrie off power a little bit. Here comes Connor Brown in the 35X. Connor Brown into turn number 1, still riding in the tire tracks of that 13-man. Little shot to the shorts. Ramsey Meyer falling back a little bit. Strickland at the back of the pack. But as he comes off turn number 4, checkered flag and a fly for your heat race winner, Austin Honeycutt into 3A. Off turn number 4, it's going to be Justin Myrie running in second, Connor Brown third, Ramsey Meyer fourth, and Tyler Strickland your top 5.
Well, now the Murder Hornets are heading back to the hive, gentlemen.
Flying J Fab tonight.
Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, we got King of the Hill tonight.
So thank you, Christine, for letting us know that from the infield.
Christine Burse is just absolutely awesome, keeping us straight.
And guess what? She even sent a lineup for the sport mods for the King of the Hill.
But guess what?
Awesome.
Sitting on the point, it is the Flying Farm Boy from Mapleton.
Nate Thompson's going to take the early advantage. Jim Teese will settle back into second. He has speed. Jason Snyder's in the front. That is a new car, only about 2 weeks old, sitting there in that 3rd place spot. Sean Berrigan, new look on that 88 car as he is sitting in 4th. And Matt Bonine sitting in 5th. Kyle Welch now falling back to that 6th place spot. A little bit of a bobble from the 88 of Berrigan. That's going to allow Bonine to get underneath of the 88, the Trump train there, as he is going to go ahead and try to pick up that 4th place spot. But right now it's all Nate Thompson up front, Jim Teese in second, Jason Snyder's third, Sean Berrigan in 4th, and Matt Bonine running up top 5 as they come down to 4 laps to go.
4 laps to go this time by Nate Thompson, slinging it in turn 3 and 4, along with Jim Teese. These guys elbows up, driving as hard as they can here in heat race number 1. Thompson with the lead, Teese in second, Schneider's, Berrigan, and Bonine, your top 5. Kyle Welch in the OK car at the back of the pack. As come off turn number 2, Berrigan trying to get around to the inside of the 44. Jason Speed, Schneider's into turn 3, he'll go. Riding in the tire tracks now to the inside goes Berrigan. Great battle for that 3rd place spot between the 44X and the 88 car. Oh, Snyder's bobbles just a little bit. Berrigan to the inside now, crosses in front of the nose of the 44 car. Now going to try to set his sights on the 23 of Teese. Green flag flies, 2 laps to go.
Nate Thompson still with your leader, as he comes out of turn number 2 down the backstretch. He has a sizable gap between him and Teese. Teese a sizable gap back to the 88 of Berrigan. White flag in the hands of Teese starter Jesse Ford as Nate Thompson has a 1/3 of a mile left to go around this little high bank bull ring. He is going to send it out of turn number 2 down the backstretch into 3 and 4. Nate Thompson's going to win heat race number 1. Jim Teese is going to be second. Sean Berrigan in 3rd. Jason Speed Snyder's 4th. And Matt Bonine will round out your top 5.
Nate Thompson down there from around my area winning that heat race.
So make sure you head down right now and turn in some final bids here for the silent auction, with all proceeds going to the Northwest Iowa Autism Network. 50-50 raffle will go through intermission as tickets going through the crowd and also down there. And also, kids, don't forget to sign up to win yourself a bike, because we're having a bike giveaway at intermission as well.
RPMs are going to go up as they come through 3 and 4. Jesse Ford drops the green. We are racing, and it is going to be Tenable and Matheson side by side. 3 wide for a moment. That was Steffen, Moore, and Mills. A little bit of smoke possibly coming off of one of those 2 cars, but up front it is Chad Tenable. She's pretty fast as he's going to take the lead. Matheson now back to second, trying to hold off the advances of the racer, Ricky the Racer Steffen. Chad Tenable, that car pulling away more and more as only 2 laps down, and he has already grown to about a 6-car length advantage. Now Ricky the Racer Steffen trying to get to the outside of the M80 of Jim Matheson. Can't quite do it. He's going to stick right there. Now he's going to go through 3 and 4 to the outside, hanging it high, wide, and around the outside. still can't quite do it. Matheson's going to retain second as Ricky the Racer Stefan gets ready for another battle.
Al out in front, all by his lonesome. That's a 20 Chad to Naples. Stefan trying to find a way to navigate around the M80 of Matheson. Then it's going to be more. Mills and Bolt at the back of the track. Justin Bolt, the I-29 Ford Orange Salvage 22 car here tonight. Running that pink 22 car at the back of the pack, trying to navigate the track. Up front, though, it is Chad Naples as Ricky the Racer Stefan running in third, trying to find a way to get around Matheson. Back behind them, though, is Chris Mills and Bob Moore with 2 laps to go as they're almost side by side coming off turn number 4. Naples out in front by almost a straightaway advantage. Justin Bolt a little slideways off of 4, gathers it back up. White flag's going to fly this time by for Chad Naples. And Jim Matheson still holding on second. Racers. And then it's going to be Moore, Mills, and Bolt at the back of the pack. Naples going to sail it into turn 3 and 4 for the final time. Off turn number 4, it's going to be Chad Naples, your heat race winner. Jim Matheson in second, Ricky the Racer Stefan in third, Bob Moore fourth, Chris Mills your top 5, and Justin Bolt rounding out your field.
So Chad Naples got that new wrap, and let me tell you, PJ, you know what that reminds me of? We like classic cars. That looks like the old classic blue they used to have on the Corvettes back in the 60s. Remember that?
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
I wasn't alive to remember the 60s, but I know the color you're talking about. And
oh, I'm sorry.
I'll tell you.
I guess I dated myself, didn't I? Row number 4 to the outside, the 69B of Danny Vanderveen. And outside of him, the 13M of Justin Myrie. Row 3 to the inside. It is Connor Brown in 35X outside the 7G of Gilbert Aldape. Row number 2 to the outside. The 14C, Cheyenne McCulley. And inside of her, the 3A of Austin Honeycutt. And your front row, the 35 Junior of Taylor Brown. And Gage Riesdorf on the point. And let's go racing. 3 wide into turn 1. Riesdorf, Brown. Here comes Gilbert Aldape. Gage Riesdorf won the win. Taylor Brown in second. Gilbert Aldape now moves to second. Look at the move by Gilbert Aldape.
Gilbert Aldape up on the top side of the track. He's going to go for the race lead now to the outside of Gage Riesdorf. Danny Vanderveen there as well. Here comes Cheyenne McCulley and Connor Brown in the 35X. It's a 3-car battle for the lead. Give Gilbert Aldape the race lead off turn number 4. 7G out in front. 69B of Danny Vanderveen right in his coattails. Then it's Gage Riesdorf, Ramsey Meyer, and Cheyenne McCulley, your top 5.
Gilbert Aldape with the lead. Here comes Danny Vanderveen. Oh, yellow out.
Yep, caution flag is going to fly.
I think that's for Leah.
Yep, that's going to be the 33, Leah Peterson.
What a great family. You know, so Gilbert Aldape has the lead. Danny Vanderveen. And then you have, I believe, Gage Riesdorf. And so here we go on the restart. 10 laps to go. Gilbert Aldape. Let's go back to green flag racing.
Gilbert Aldape leading the field in turns 1 and 2. Danny Vanderveen right behind him. Then Ramsey Meyer coming like a ruptured duck, as Jake Kelly would say. Off turn number 2 up to that 3rd spot now, but we got a side-by-side battle coming in 3 for the race lead. Aldape able to hold off Vanderveen, but here comes Ramsey Meyer. Ramsey Meyer to the inside of Danny Vanderveen, cannot make the pass stick. Gage Riesdorf back in that 4th place spot as Connor Brown and Cheyenne McCulley battle for that 5th place spot out on the racetrack.
Gilbert Aldape with the lead, followed by Danny Vanderveen. Now, Meyer looks to the other side of Vanderveen. Can't quite do it. He's going to take the low side. Gilbert Aldape, Danny Vanderveen. Then you have Ramsey Meyer. Gage Riesdorf, great run in that 4th spot. Then you have Cheyenne McCulley and Taylor Brown.
As Aldape is going to lead another lap here in the 7G car. Danny Vanderveen right to the back bumper. Ramsey Meyer trying to run down the bridesmaid 69B for that 2nd place spot as it coming to turn number 3. Single file into turn 3. Now going to almost put it 3 deep through 3 and 4. Gage Riesdorf in 4th, but Cheyenne McCulley trying to track him down along with Connor Brown and Taylor Brown. But out in front is going to be the 7G of El Tape. Here comes Ramsey Meyer to the outside of Vanderveen now. As this looks like Leah Peterson going to pull it off the track in the 33 car.
Gilbert Aldalby with the lead. Here comes Ramsey Meyer on the outside of Danny Vanderveen. It's a drag race for second into turn one. Gilbert Aldalby, Ramsey Meyer, Danny Vanderveen, Gage Riesdorf. Then you got Connor Brown, Cheyenne McCulley, and Taylor Brown.
Has to come off turn number 4. Oh, El Tape just by a front bumper at the flag stand. 21R car, Ramsey Meyer. Oh, El Tape pushes up the track. He's going to get shuffled back to third. Ramsey Meyer, your race leader now. And we've seen this second verse, same as the first. Danny Vanderveen running in second. El Tape must have a flat tire on that 7G machine. As he slows on the front stretch, flat right front tire for the 7G of El Tape as he's going to pull it into the infield.
So it is Ramsey Meyer, Danny Vanderveen. Great run by Gage Riesdorf, trying to hold off Connor Brown. Then it's Taylor Brown. Actually, Cheyenne McCulley and then Taylor Brown. But Ramsey Meyer with the lead as he comes out of turn number 4 to the white flag. The big bed sheet's up. 1 to go.
1 lap to go for Ramsey Meyer in the 21R car. Danny Vanderveen, the bridesmaid, running in that second place spot. Bonus money going up for second place tonight, and it looks like it's going to be Danny Vanderveen getting that second place position. Ramsey Meyer, your race winner. Danny Vanderveen in second. It's going to be a drag race for third and fourth. Coming to the line. Third place goes to Connor Brown, Gage Riesdorf in fourth, and Cheyenne McCulley in fifth. Great run by the 13 of Gage Riesdorf, getting that fourth place spot out on the racetrack. Connor Brown in third, Danny Vanderveen second. He's going to pick up that $50 bonus. And Ramsey Meyer in the 21R car out with the lead. Never looked back and takes home another victory here at the new Raceway Park.
We'll sneak in here real quick. Ramsey, surprise, surprise, surprise. I tell you what, I like this little track, and it looks like you like it too.
Oh, definitely.
I mean, it's a little boring when I first saw it. I'm going like, man, what a great little track.
Yeah, definitely. It's probably the best track in the nation.
I tell you what, you kind of struggled in the heat race, but you found your groove in the feature. You ain't much changes to the car at intermission?
Not really. We just needed to let the track come to us.
Well, there you go, and you know, more stickers for the car there, bro. But hey, congratulations. Give it up to Ramsey Meyer. Matt Bonine.
This is your parade lap, ladies and gentlemen. Get on up. Give these drivers a salute. As Brady tells them, we're going side by side. Green flag next time by.
Yo! Hoorah! Kick the tires, light the fires. It's modified feature time.
Row number 4 is going to see Ricky Steffen and Sean Berrigan. Row 3 is going to see Bob Moore, Jason Snyders.
Row number 2 is going to see the Mapleton Farm Boy, Jim Teese and Chad DeNable, and Nate Thompson, Jim Matheson. Your front row, we're agreeing with the modified. It's going to be Matheson with us. Big advance going down in turn number 1. It is going to be DeNable in second, Nate Thompson in third. Now the battle is on for 4th, 5th, and 6th, as you have Bob Moore, the 23 of Teese, and the 25 of Steffen battling it out. Oh, a little bit of rubbing racing between Moore and Teese, as Teese is going to take over that 4th place spot. But it is going to be Jim Matheson, last week's feature winner, off to a sizable advantage over the 20 of Chad DeNable. Nate Thompson also hanging in there, as he is sitting there in that 3rd place spot, trying to go to the whip and try and catch DeNable and see if possibly he can make a run at that 2nd place spot. Once again, 4th place up for grabs as Jim Teese currently has it, but he has Jason Snyders and Bob Moore right there. They're battling side by side right behind him for 5th and 6th. DeNable, he is going to the whip. He is trying to catch the M80 of Matheson. It is Matheson, DeNable, Thompson, Teese, and Moore, your top 5. as they go through 1 and 2 down into 3 and 4 once again. A little bit further back, you've got Speed Snyder, Sean Berrigan, Chris Mills. Oh, Ricky the Racer stepping something amiss. Also something amiss on the 23 of Jim Teese as he fell back quite a few spots. That's shaking up the top 5 as now Jason Speed Snyder's parking himself into that 5th place spot. Bob Moore in 4th, Nate Thompson 3rd, Tenaple and Matheson still your front 2, Scotty.
Out in front, Jim Matheson, last week's feature winner here. As he's leading the feature here right now over the 20 car. Chad Tenaple, top 2, breaking away from the field. Nate Thompson in that 3rd place spot. Bob Moore in 4th, Sean Berry in your top 5. Chris Mills trying to go side by side deeper in the field with the 23 car at Jim Teese. Mills rim riding around the top side as they come into turn number 1. Out in front, the 11 laps to go, this time by for Jim Matheson. Chad Tenaple trying to get to the back bumper. Bob Moore slide job on the 3T as they're 3 wide off turn number 3 for that 3rd place spot. Contact between Berrigan and Thompson. Bob Moore trying to capitalize. Berrigan up to that 3rd place spot now. Bob Moore sitting in 4th as he tries to get to the inside of Berrigan. Thompson, Schneiders, Teese, and Mills starting to get into the mix as well. But all out in front, it's the M80, Jim Matheson.
As Scotty said, Matheson and Tenaple walking away from 3rd place, Sean Berrigan. And very soon they're going to be catching the back end of the field. Lap traffic, unless there's a caution, will come into play. Starting off with the OK of Kyle Welch. That'll be the first car they come up to. But once again, it is Matheson, Tenaple, Berrigan, Moore, and Schneiders, your top 5. Then it is a little ways back to Nate Thompson, Chris Mills, and Jim Teese, who are battling out for 6th, 7th, and 8th. 7 laps to go. Ow! Bobble by Matheson! New leader, Tenaple! Chad Tenaple able to capitalize on the bobble by the M80 Jim Matheson. He is going to take the lead as they come up on the OK of Kyle Welch.
Kyle Welch about to go a lap down for the 20 car. Chad Tenaple. Matheson bobbled last lap off turn number 2. Trying to regain that top spot back to the inside of the lap car of Welch now. Justin Bolts might be going a lap down in just a couple moments here from the 20 car at Tenaple with 5 coming to 4 laps to go. Tenaple out in front. Matheson trying to catch back up to the 20 car. Blue flag being displayed for the 22. As they rim right around the top side of the racetrack now, it's Tenaple, Matheson, Berrigan, Moore, and Schneiders, your current top 5 out on the racetrack with 3 laps to go.
Once again, Chad Tenaple holding off all charges from the M80 of Jim Matheson. Matheson won last week. He would love to win 2 in a row, but with only 2 laps to go, he needs to go to the whip. That car smooth, but not as smooth as the 20 of Tenaple. The new wrap adding at least another 20 or 30 horsepower to that car as he is going through 3 and 4. Wide flag is going to be out from Chief Starter Matt Stubbe as Tenaple goes down into 1 and 2. He is going to sail smoothly through there. He is going to sail it back down the backstretch. 1 more set of turns to go. Ladies and gentlemen, Chad Tenaple is going to win your Bonine Garage Doors Modifieds. Jim Matheson in 2nd. Sean Berrigan in 3rd. 4th is going to go to the 4th to the 48 of Bob Moore, and Jason Speed Schneiders rounds out your top 5.
But thanks to Steve and the crew and all the people out here at Raceway Park, I tell you what, gentlemen, I've had a blast. I've had an absolute blast, let me tell you. Chad, come over here. We were wondering after the heat race, the new wrap add about 20 horsepower to the car?
It must have. It must have made her a little smoother, I guess.
You know, Jim, if he didn't have to check up for that lap car, it would have been a battle, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I would have. He was holding his line. I was just content staying behind him. So he ran a good run.
I'll tell you what, who do you need to thank on this car?
All the sponsors, mainly pretty much my parents, my wife, kids, and everything. But every sponsor on the car definitely helps everything. So
Now, when's the last time you were in Victory Lane, Chad?
earlier this year, it was a little controversial, but I'll take it.
But you're back on a unique night for autism awareness. And nice looking. I told everybody it looks like a 63 vet.
Yeah, I'll take it.
There you go. Well, I don't know if it runs like a vet or not, but anyway, once again, give it up to Chad Tenapo.